My name is Tracy Allen, and I want to welcome you to Cooking with Some Friends. Hello, I'm hungry for some muffins, so I'm going to show you a bakery style blueberry muffin that has a great streusel over the top. So I'm going to make the streusel first. In my bowl, I have my sugar and my flour, and for the streusel, you need 1/4 cup of sugar and 1 tablespoon of flour. And I'm going to mix that up, and then I want to add about 1/8 of a teaspoon of cinnamon, just to give it a little flavor. And 2 teaspoons of melted butter, and then I'll set this aside. So after our streusel, we want to make the main part, or the dry ingredients, mix those up for our bakery style muffins, blueberry muffins. So I have 3 cups of flour, all-purpose flour, in my bowl. I'm going to add 1.5 cups of sugar. And again, I'm whisking this to put a little air in it. A tablespoon of baking powder, a teaspoon of baking soda, and a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Now it's time to whisk our wet ingredients together, and so I'm going to take 1/2 cup of butter that I melted earlier, because you want it to cool down just a little bit so it doesn't cook your eggs. I have 2 eggs that are at room temperature, 1/3 cup of sour cream, 1/3 cup oil, 1 and 1/3 cups buttermilk, and you can use whole milk if you want to. You could use 2% milk if you want to, but I like to use the buttermilk in ours. And then I want a tablespoon of vanilla. So we will whisk those ingredients together. Now we're ready to add our wet to our dry. And I have prepped my muffin pan. I'm gonna make 6 very large muffins. You could make a dozen regular size muffins, or you could even turn this into 18 to 24 mini muffins. But I'm preheating my oven to 425 because I want it to bake at 425 to get that oven spring. And we're gonna do that for about 5 to 10 minutes. I like to go 10, but every oven's a little bit different. And then I'm going to drop the heat down to 375 and bake it till a toothpick comes out clean. So we're going to add our wet to our dry. Once our muffin batter is almost mixed but still has a little flour showing, I'm going to take my 1 1/3 to 1.5 cups of frozen blueberries that I thawed out. You can use fresh blueberries if you want to, and put those in. Now you want to do this before the flour is all incorporated, because it helps coat those blueberries and keep them kind of suspended so they don't all go to one spot in your batter. Now we're ready to fill our muffin cups about 2/3 to 3/4 full. Add our streusel and get these into bake. Thanks for joining us for this session of Cooking with Some Friends. Make sure you like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And find us on Facebook at Cooking with Some Friends.